Oh, geez. Good morning. Hope your morning is better than mine. Hi, you guys. Hey, no, it's okay. You can wave back. It's okay. No one's gonna see you. Go ahead. All right. Good morning. Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. Thank you. I'm in a good mood. It's 6 o'clock, quarter after. On Tuesday, I just published yesterday, and funny thing about that, I told you in that video. It was 4:30 in the morning yesterday when I was shooting, and I said, I got to hurry up because I have to be at work. No, I didn't. I worked for the county government. It was President's Day, so I had the day off. So I told you guys I jump on here and I prove how dumb I am almost every episode, right? Well, so yesterday I got all the stuff done that I was supposed to get done over the weekend that I totally, wasted doing those two stupid videos that I trashed. So, um, anyway, I was not planning on shooting this morning, you guys, but I just couldn't help myself. Number one, it's fun. Number two, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm being serious. That last video took off. And as a creator, sometimes we just don't know why, but the one where I said, pathology results or whatever, I don't know if it was the thumbnail or whatever, but a bunch of you, this is a normal video, you guys, down here, but that one just, took off. And 7 new subscribers in one video for this little dinky channel. Dinky, I think that's still a word, isn't it? That's a lot. So thank you so much. And I say it pretty often, but it is humbling, you guys, when you think about it. In my situation, just to have that amount of love and support that I got from you guys on that last video, all your comments, and I think I'm caught up. All right, I've been responding kind of as they come in, so it's not so overwhelming. You're never gonna overwhelm me. Don't worry about it. But I love responding to your comments, and if you don't go and read the comments, shame on you, because I try to add a little bit of levity or a little bit of humor or something in your responses. But just you guys, thank you so much. OMG, we have a ton, a bunch, a plethora. We have a veritable buffet of new subscribers now. So, buffet is probably the wrong analogy. Sorry, that's a little creepy. But, yeah. So if you're new here, what this channel is all about, I have cancer. I'm pretty sure. I haven't, it's not Friday, so I haven't talked to Dr. Shanks yet, but I'll let you guys know. I might be shooting on and off during the week and then throw in, well, I don't know, I might do a separate video just after I talk to Shanks. I might get this one out the door, because my door is that way. Get this video out the door maybe this week or something, just to entertain you a little bit, before my appointment. Man, long intro, but I just wanted to say, yeah, you guys. Now, one last thing. Here's the problem. 30 new subscribers in the last 28 days. Here's the problem, you guys. If my channel gets to be too big, it's getting close to over 1,000 subscribers, then you start getting ToobYoo's attention. they're listening to everything I say, so I can't use the actual name. But if your channel gets to be a certain size, they can start putting ads on here, whether you want them to or not, without your permission. They can start. I don't want you guys to sit through ads. You know, it's annoying. I've got YouTube Premium, so I don't ever see ads, but I don't want ads on here, you guys. Got that? ToobYoo. I don't want ads on here. Got it? Okay. Got it. Get it. Good. So, long intro. I've got since yesterday. I jotted a few notes of things I want to talk about. So, and if you're new here, I'm sorry, but I'm an acquired taste. I'm not for everybody, but I hope, I just hope to give you a little something in your day, a little bit of entertainment or something, make you smile, maybe a little bit, because that's the mission statement, right? I'll let you read that. So anyway, thanks for being here, you guys, and yeah, let's go. Okay, welcome back. Before we get into silly, goofy stuff, I just want to take a moment and I just want to say, if you are dropping in here, new viewers, new commenters, new subs, if you're here because you saw that thumbnail or whatever, and if you or a loved one is going through cancer treatment and, struggling, suffering, you've landed in the right spot. I have a very, very supportive community that I kind of accidentally built on here when I first started this channel 2 years ago, and I was documenting my original pancreatic cancer, stage 1, that I was actually in remission, but now another thing has popped up. So we're not sure what it is, but yeah, 9 months of chemo, 5 surgeries, and I was in remission. I thought I was, but I, if you're new here, I actually lost both my brother and sister to pancreatic cancer. They were stage 4. They just weren't paying attention to the symptoms, and they just I don't know, whatever. But that. Both my siblings, I'm the youngest, lost both of them. To watch them go through that pain and suffering was just gut-wrenching. So just so you know. And I did a ton of research and, what the symptoms were. So, just in case it was genetic, I did the genetic testing and the testing came back negative. But genetic testing, even though it's really an awesome technology, it can't check for everything. So, but I just thought it was weird that both my brother and sister and me, got pancreatic cancer. So, yeah, if you or a loved one are struggling or suffering, we're really sorry, but we are here to support you. My community, the Mad Pack, is the name we came up with. If you want to, please feel free to leave a comment, and you'll get support. I'm here just to make you giggle a little bit and take your mind off of what's going on. So, but I don't want to. It's not lost on me, you guys, that some of you are suffering. Some of my precious Mad Pack are really suffering right now too. Longtime viewers are going through treatment and stuff. So yeah, love you guys. So yeah, if you're new and you're just dropping in, warm welcome. Okay, so you guys, did I wear this in the last video? I try to rotate through them But I just so you know, I actually live in Iowa, but I just think Minnesota is way cooler. Well, cooler. I like Minnesota better. Minnesota is the correct pronunciation. Oh, you betcha. No, we don't talk like that. Okay, now, new subscribers. Why? Well, I mean, no, I get it. Brad Pitt actually called me up and he said, I want to know what your skincare routine is because he's jealous because I'm so good looking. And yeah, I'm highly intelligent. I'm very charismatic. And, so I get it why you're subscribing. I understand, so, oh, you know what, you guys? Sorry if you're new here. A little bit of attention deficit, a little bit of ADD, something shiny. What's the definition of a cult, you guys? A leader, good looking, charismatic, intelligent, I'm also very humble, just so you know. I'm the most humble person. Never mind. Okay, new subscribers. I get it, but I'm thinking, if you watched previous videos, you know that I do something fun for new subscribers, right? So every new subscriber gets something fun, So I get it, If I subscribe, maybe he'll do something fun for me. I don't know. Well, yes. So sorry, you guys. I'm a 10-year-old in a 64-year-old body. New subs. All right, that went better in rehearsal, but you get my point. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. So these guys are waking up. All right. So, but I do have to be at work in like a half an hour, so I got to hurry up. But if you're new here, you may have figured this out already. But I am the human equivalent of Tigger, right? Flouncy bouncy doo 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 bleep bleep. Glass half full kind of guy, right? So, but and in fact, one of you left a comment, a new commenter, new viewer. You seem fun. I am fun, and you haven't even met me yet. Get me in front of a campfire and a cocktail, and all heck is going to break loose, right? But but anyway, I was thinking, I just mentioned that I'm 64, right? And most of you are, because I check my stats. I look at most of you are in my demographic, right? And in fact, if you're new here, actually, AARP is actually on my license plate on my motorcycle that I have to sell because I'm going on the road in my trailer in a couple of years. I'm retiring. That's why I've got big solar panels and a bunch of wacky electrical, big batteries and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But where was I going with that? Okay, let me interrupt. This is getting too long, but just a quick funny story. Sorry, Mad Pack, you guys have heard this 100 times, but the reason I did a AARP on my license plate on my crotch rocket, I was in the left-hand turn lane, and a group of Harleys pulled up behind me, and they're laughing, and I heard them behind me. And so I turned around and I said, "You guys, it works. People stay away from me on the highway." People, used to like tailgate me and like harass me on the highway. They see a crotch rocket. Right away, people think it's a young buck, all cocky and stuff. Well, they pull up behind me, the AARP. Oh, geez, an old guy on a crotch rocket. Oh, geez, and they back way off. And the Harley guys are laughing. I'm like, yeah, you guys, it works. People stay away from me, Sorry. Okay, so I'm doing editing, and most of you know this, but when I show you guys stuff, it's not bragging, um, crotch rockets and solar and stuff. It's just, this is the crazy stuff I do. You know, I love that bike. It's going to be painful to sell her. I have almost fallen asleep on her a couple times. Er, it's really relaxing, so I'm it's not bragging, you guys. Most of you know that. So, but if you're new, I'm not bragging. All right. So, oh, 64. So I was talking to a friend and she's like, you have to sign up for Medicare when you turn 65. 3 months before or 3 months after your birthday when you turn 65. I plan on still working. I'm not retiring for a couple of years, so my social security goes up, right? The longer you work, the more you get. But yeah, if you don't, is this true, you guys? Leave a comment. Take notes so you remember to leave a comment, right? Is that true? Barf. Excuse me. Excuse me. Is that true, you guys? I'll have to do more research, but I think she might be right. If you don't sign up for Medicare when you turn 65, you're penalized the rest of your life. Your premium goes up or something. I don't know. I'm new to all this. So, any of you, anyone, yeah, let me know. Okay. Um, I've got other silly stuff. Okay, yes, that's a true statement. No, I don't live in Iowa. Any viewers in Iowa? Why on earth would you want to live? Well, never mind. So it's you guys, it's Wednesday morning. Um, the next day. Yeah. Um, you guys, it's actually 1 a.m. They're still asleep. Honey, I'm gonna shoot a video. Is that okay? Okay, thanks. This is why I live alone. I went to bed at 5, so that's 6 hours, right? Almost knocked my coffee over. No, I woke up and it's like, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I just, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. So I had a bunch of other stuff, but this is getting too long. So I tend to ramble. I was going to talk about this, but I'm not going to. Um, we'll do that next time. Just a little incentive for you guys to stick around. I was going to talk about this. I'm downsizing and I find stuff. My dad's diploma, 1943. How cool is that? Well, I can't bring it with me in my trailer. I can't bring everything. Well, then I'm not bragging. All right. What do you do with your BS degree? You know, I'm not going to, well, I could hang it in my trailer, but who does that? You know, welcome to my camper. Here's my Bachelor of Science degree. um, it's not bragging, but dual major, computer science and business administration. Because I thought I might start my own company, which I did. I ran that for 18 years. No, the company ran me for 18 years. Geez, 700 clients. That's a whole nother story. But I got one more funny, interesting thing I want to tell you about before I let you go. Um, do you have a bank account or do you have a credit union? Well, I shut down my company and then I joined public sector. I started working for, county government, a couple of different counties. But anyway, a credit union, I financed everything through them. My mortgage, my truck payment, my trailer payment, my motorcycle, that's been paid off for a long time. But anyway, Because I'm going on the road full time, I'm I don't know, you guys. I'm starting to have second thoughts about it, even though I've bought all this equipment. I'm thinking, what could go wrong? Well, seriously, my health is something that could go seriously wrong. But I'm off on a tangent now, but I'm planning on landing in New Mexico, my new domicile. And I did research, and there are some really good cancer centers in the Albuquerque area. So, yeah, if something goes really haywire and I'm on the road, I'll get some good care down there. I think. I think. If I have Medicare, if Medicare and Social Security are still around, uh, I don't know. But anyway, because I'm traveling, my credit union is local. It's right here in St. Paul, right? Well, so I want a bank where I can go to an ATM anywhere like in the nation. So, all right, well, I'll start up a couple of new accounts with a company, a big bank with ATMs all over the place, right? So I went online and I fired up a checking account and a savings account, and I put X amount of dollars in both of those, not much, but just to kind of keep it going. Well, once again, I'm going to prove how dumb I am. Um, Jim's tip number 39, check your bank statement like within a month or two after firing up a new account. Free checking? Yeah, right. Well, I just assumed it was like my credit union. Yeah, no, I checked my statement like 6 months later. 1250, 1250, 1250. There's like $100 left in there. I'm like, what the heck? Right? And so I called him up and I got this really nice gal. And we ended up, I don't know how it happens, you guys, but I get off on these conversations with people. I don't know, but she might want to buy my house. I don't know how we got on that. Well, I told her that I'm going on the road and selling all my stuff. And she's like, oh, well, where's your house? I'm like, North St. Paul. She's like, oh, I might be looking for a house. And I'm like, well, it's going to be way below what the market is right now because, it's a 1958 Rambler. It's in great shape. They don't build them like this anymore. 3-bedroom, for a single guy. 2 bedrooms are just full of hobbies and all kinds of crazy stuff. Don't come over here because you're going to need a tetanus shot before you're allowed in. I'm kidding. But anyway, and she made it sound like they run across this all the time. She's like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'll reverse those charges. No big deal. And then something about a couple of the charges, she had to go to the manager to get approved or something. I don't know what that was about. So she's like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll reverse those. It's no big deal. Well, why'd you do them in the first place? Right? So, yeah, they, a bunch of charges and then, they're red when they're debit and then green when they're credit. So, I don't know, just a word of advice, you guys, check your statements. So, oh my gosh, I'm dumb, you guys, sometimes. Charismatic, good looking, and dumb. We have a cult. So anyway, those of you in Iowa, good luck. And thanks for being here, you guys. I might do another video. I don't know. I always have goofy stuff to tell you. So anyway, I'm going to send you away. Hope you're having a great day today. Wow. Hope you're having a great day today, you guys. Maybe too much coffee already at 1 a.m. I don't know. I should go back to bed. But anyway, thanks a lot, you guys. New viewers, new subs. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hope you giggle a little bit or something. Hope you get something out of this. So, all right. I'll talk to you later, you guys. Thanks a lot. Okay. Bye. Bye.